Hey everybody, my name is John, and today I wanted to do a quick video to show you with the watering system that I've come up with for the plants I have out on my balcony. Now, I don't have a water hookup out there, so a hose is not a possibility for me. So if you are in a similar situation, then I hope this video will be helpful for you because I really like this system that I've come up with, and it's just been making my life a whole lot easier than what I used to do. So originally I had only a few plants out there. I would fill up my watering can at the sink in the kitchen, go outside, and then I would just repeat that a couple of times. And that was fine, but as my plant collection grew, I knew that I needed to come up with something that was easier and more convenient. And so that's what I want to show you today. It's not an expensive system. It doesn't take any setup. It's really super easy. So we're gonna head out onto the balcony and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. Let's go. Here we are. Okay, so there's really no reason to make this a long video. I just want to show you really quick what I'm doing. I have this 2-gallon sprayer, I have a small watering can, and I have this 5-gallon bucket filled with water. And I also put a teaspoon of fertilizer in here just to give my plants a little boost throughout the summer. But it's quite a simple system. This thing is great because it has this mist setting. So it's a very fine, slow stream of water, which is really helpful when your soil is dried out. Because if you water a plant too quickly, a lot of that water will just rush through and the soil won't have time to absorb it. But with this mist setting, generally I can just apply water until it comes out of the drain hole, and it's really absorbed a lot by then. And there's also this lock here so that it just stays on, which is really helpful. The only downside to this is that you don't get a ton of reach with the hose, so you do need to pick it up and move it along with you as you go from plant to plant or from group to group. But I got the 2-gallon one. You could get a 1-gallon or 3-gallon, I've seen. But this is a nice size. I only need to fill it once a week or so. But yeah, so this is great for when my plants are on the dry side. But other than that, I have this 5-gallon bucket full. I just dunk this in here, and then I'm ready to go water. So this is great because I probably fill this up every 2 weeks or so, and I'm able to really get water a lot of plants with the amount that's in here. So this is really heavy when it's full and you're bringing it outside, so that can be an issue. But once it's here, I'm just lifting this tiny little watering can, and that's great. Now, the reason I really like this small watering can is because it helps me control how much water I'm using so that there's less waste. So I'm able to learn over time how much I should be using per plant based on size. And so I know that I can water certain plants with 1 can or 2 cans or half of a can. And it just allows me to be consistent and not be wasting extra water. So yeah, I'm really happy with this system. It's really great. It's just been so much easier. I can just come out here. I already have everything I need. I'm able to tend to my plants with no issues, and I just fill these up once in a while. Now for fertilizer, I do put Osmocote Plus in all of my plants, which is why I'm just adding this tiny amount, 1 teaspoon in 5 gallons, just to keep them topped up with all of the nutrients and micronutrients. But if you were relying 100% on liquid fertilizers, this is great because you're making just 1 large batch at a time, and then you don't even have to make another batch for quite a while. And then also you have this, which is just pure water, no fertilizer. So if you did want to flush all of that fertilizer out of your pots, you have a fresh water supply here, which can be helpful for that. So the only other consideration is that these aren't super attractive. So you might want to find a way to hide them. For me, I just have them tucked here next to this bin. So they're totally visible from the outside, but from indoors, from inside my living room, looking out, I can't see them at all. And so that works for me. I'm happy with that small sacrifice of leaving these out just because it makes my life so much easier when I'm watering. All right, so I think that's gonna do it. So quite a simple system, but very effective. It's really helped me out a lot, and I'm sure it's gonna help you if you learned something new today. And if you did learn something new, please do me a favor and hit the like button and consider subscribing if you have not already. Yeah, I really hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you get to spend lots of times with your plants and loved ones today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.